So, the saga continues on the Jeep. This week is an oil pan leaking, so we have to fix that. It had oil all over the floor.
Well,
no, we never fixed the oil pan. We fixed the rear bank seal.
I know, but there was
We fixed the transfer case seal.
Babe, I'm talking about all the oil problems we've had.
Oh.
See those videos? Oh my goodness.
This thing's leaky. Doesn't hold crap. But
It's old.
in here we go through how we fix that, and actually my son does pretty much all the wrench turning. I just held the camera. That's all I did.
He's becoming quite the mechanic.
He is.
He just graduated high school. Maybe he can be a mechanic.
Or a welder. That's what he went to college for.
Yeah, welder. He has a lot of skills.
He does. He's got skills. But y'all, keep on watching, and we're going to fix this.
I'm not.
Oh, she won't.
Dilly and everything. That's good.
So to get this in, first I spray it with a little PD blaster to lube up the tube. Okay.
Oh, too much dead.
This is why you don't touch capacitors. One. Whoa! He just seized the broom. So the first thing you want to do when you're taking off your starter to do your gasket change is remove the ground off the battery. So our son is going to turn the key to discharge the capacitor.
It's discharged. The light's slowly turned off.
Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to check to make sure our system is discharged. So I'm going to put it on the positive right here and the negative right here. And we're getting 1.2 volts. Okay, so right now we're taking the wires off the starter. The battery's disconnected, so you don't have to worry about electrocution. And we discharged our capacitor because we have amps with capacitors in this Jeep.
We're going off.
All the wires are off on the starter?
Yep. Let me just put the bolts back on.
Okay. That's a big extension.
I know. Probably don't need it, but I don't feel like chain. It's dripping oil everywhere.
Ah, my finger! Got grease all in your hair.
Yeah, I know. It's because I keep on hitting my head off of this. Covered in grease.
You're gonna have to hold it.
Yeah, I know. The washers didn't come out. Go and put this on the table.
Yes, we'll put that on the table. So we got that. He had to wiggle it really good, and he got it out.
Oh yeah, is that the leak? Sand.
Mm-hmm. That's because you go sand mudding all the time.
Not true.
So to do this, you have to drain the oil. Once you get it loose, you can do it by hand, but you have to have your oil pan properly positioned, and you'll make a
Let me
mess.
see if I can do it without getting any oil in my hands.
I doubt it. I've always gotten oil in my hands.
Okay, that's because you're not doing it right.
Oh, that's right. I'm not doing it right. You're going to show me how it's done?
Yeah.
I see it dripping. Let's see what you...
Look at that! No oil in my hands.
Oh, wow.
It almost touched it. It's because you're not doing it right. You gotta learn from a professional.
I will. Next time I'll get you to do all my oil changes.
Oh yeah, I just got dirty. Let me see if I can just bust it.
So now we have to take off the little plate on the back. It's an 18. And he's trying to pull it.
Let me. It takes a lot. Let me find somewhere to hang on.
Oh!
Are you sure this is loosening? Yeah, that's loosening. Let's see if I can push it. Oh,
There you go.
I can push it, but I can't.
Is it turning?
Yeah.
So we'll take out the plate and then we'll start taking out the pan. Good thing you're holding it. That'd probably leave a mark.
Yeah.
There we go. The plate is off. Now we can take the pan off. Okay, so he's taking off the oil pan. These are really easy bolts to get out.
Oh, I got oil all over me.
And you get oil all over you. That's why he's doing it, not me. Okay, we almost got the pan off.
Yeah.
How many more bolts you have?
Oh, one more now.
One more?
Trying to organize them because I like to use different bolts for every inch.
Are you sure they're different? They don't look different.
Different size. Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. You ready? Last one.
I'm ready.
Does this thing go fall?
Yeah, it's going to fall on your head. No, you're going to have to work that thing off.
No, it's
Coming down. It is coming down.
Hey, what is
Wow,
this?
that was easy.
Hang on, let me get this screw. Where'd the screw go?
That's a strap. That looks like it went on the back. Okay, we didn't have to move the exhaust. We didn't have to jack up. We didn't have to do anything.
Look at that.
It comes right off. It smells like horrible oil.
Where's
And
the gasket on it?
there is
Oh, there's the gasket.
the crankshaft, and the gasket is up there too. You're going to have to scrape all that off. You're going to have fun.
Wait, where did this thing come from?
It looks like it was a
From back
strap
here?
on the back underneath the pan.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. Okay, now our son gets the task of scraping the gasket material off.
Yeah, it's just oil.
So, no, that's silicone, Brian.
No, that's caked up oil.
It's caked up oil.
Yeah.
So, and look, there's some actual crap in the bottom of the pan, too. Pieces of engine and all of that falling out.
Yeah.
And then you gotta clean the engine block off, but we have to get this set up. Okay, so I ran a magnet through this, and there is no metal coming off. So that thing he thought was metal was just crusty oil. So now our son is actually cleaning up the surfaces on the engine block. This engine, for over 100,000 miles, just over, really no signs of wear in the pan. I put the magnet in there, really clean. So I think it's after we get this oil leak fixed, it would be a very sound engine. Okay, getting the rest of it all cleaned off. Looking pretty good. Now we just have to wipe it off with a rag and look for remnants. Did you clean that arch back there?
Where?
On the very back where it's going to go over?
This thing?
Not that.
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
What do you mean arch?
Because the very back, the gasket goes around the back
Right
side. Up. It goes up all the way over. You see through that hole down there?
Yeah, this thing right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already got that.
Okay.
That's all clean.
Okay. Good to go. Okay, our son is cleaning this, and then he's wiping it back there on the exhaust pipe. That's going to smell yummy.
Yeah, it works.
And now he opted for the gasket scraper.
Only for this area. Alright, that's clean.
It's clean. Now wipe it down.
With what?
Not a dirty rag.
Yeah.
So I don't know why engineers would do this, but you see these lips? They're prone to leak. Chevy small block was the worst. It was like a 4-piece gasket set. No, right up here. And we're going to add some goop in there and some goop in the other corner. And I think We can add, you can add a little bit of goop to all the in between to help hold it. And it takes 2 hours for this to set up, so we're gonna wait a little bit before we pull up the gasket. Not too much, Brian. You don't want to over goop it.
Oh, how come?
Because then it will squish out and be in your engine.
That won't hurt anything.
Oh yeah, it'll clog the filter. Okay, so we're gonna lay this in the pan ever so gently. So there's different size bolts when you're taking these off. So be sure to put your bolts in the order where they come out, or you will have issues. And you see he's not using impacts to put this up there. Okay. Our son's forgot a little strap. Where's your little strap you forgot?
So I got. Why is Bell barking?
Because we got lights out here.
To get her to fly.
So he's got to take out these back bolts.
I gotta loosen up. Wait, take them completely out?
Yeah, because you have to put the strap in, Brad. Okay, so he's just tightening down the pan a little bit. He got that strap back in place. Okay, when you're tightening up these bolts, there's a few that are 7 pounds, then 10 pounds, and 11 pounds. When you get them snug, you want to do a star pattern, starting from the inside out.
I'm just tightening them.
Okay, so now that our pan's installed, we got our plate in place. He may have wanted to like scrub out all the old oil sediment down there, but
do that.
I don't think he's interested in that.
It takes too much time.
So finally you have to put in your starter. These are a pain in the ass to get in, but it's only 2 bolts once you get it there. You may have to shim it. This one didn't have to be shimmed. And then connect your wiring on the back. Now he got in.
I think so.
A lot of wiggling. Okay, so now he's putting on his wiring for his starter. Okay, our son's going to try to pour oil in this without getting it all over the engine like he's doing.
It's kind of hard.
Because he couldn't find the funnel.
Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. It's right there. Right at the line.
Okay. Finally, you put on your battery cables.
Yeah.
Your ground, and we only took off the ground. So, got the pan in, and a lot of fun. He almost dropped the pan on himself, and he poured oil all over the engine. Don't do that. I said we have a funnel, you just have to find it. He's made such a mess of my tools that it's buried. He would say I did that, but I'm like, we've been working on your Jeep.
He would. I'll blame his dad.
He would. So, but that's another project that we're doing, me and my son. It's going to be father and son fun day.
Ooh, I don't want to be involved in that.
Cleaning the garage.
No, I'm busy.
But hopefully this was helpful for you. If you saw that we didn't have to remove any exhaust, we didn't have to lift the Jeep, we didn't have to do much of anything but just pull it down. The hardest part is probably making sure that you stick your gasket, you have enough silicone so you stick it on there well. You do have to let that silicone cure for about 2 hours before you go ahead and just crank it on up there.
I thought I bent the internet, sorry.
But yeah, this caused a delay of us doing the rest, or actually doing the rest of the video creation for the rewire project. Of course, the amp smoked out, so we're waiting on that piece anyway.
That was a big project. That was 4 days?
Yeah, that was 4 days.
Yeah.
My back really hurt.
Yeah, you
But
kept
it still
saying
hurts.
it was only going to take like 8 hours, or I mean like 2 hours, and the next day would happen. And the next day would...
Yeah, about 2 hours a day.
So...
Plus 4, 6.
When your husband tells you it's going to take this many, just add about days.
I can never get times right. But on that aspect, if you spend too much time working in the garage, go check out my wife's recipes. They are awesome. I just took her recipe.
You're not gonna make that. Tell your wives.
Tell your kids, get in there and cook me some dinner. But I just actually took. She made a great meal. It was one of the juicy chicken meals, chicken quarters, and then I deboned that.
It's the curry dill.
Okay, curry
dill one.
And then I deboned that. I made a chicken casserole with broccoli and stuff. Oh, it was awesome. And I just put all that stuff in the pan and
I
cooked
actually
it.
ate 2 bowls. But see, it is a recipe of mine. Just, well, I do it differently in the recipe because he just did it from leftovers.
I didn't put any spices on or anything. I just used all the spices she had. I threw some cheese on the top of it. Well, I flattened it out, threw some cheese on it.
Oh, cheese.
Good to go. And it was cooking in all the chicken remnants that were down there.
He's so proud of this.
And I didn't do much.
It was just...
Even posted a short video.
It was the leftovers of my food, and he is so proud that he made this dinner last night.
Yes.
And I'm glad I didn't have to cook because I was like, I'm not cooking tonight. I really am so sick of cooking right now.
She was just gonna pop it in the
I was just
microwave
gonna put it in
and
the microwave.
Y'all stay tuned.
Look at this gasket. It's brand new. Work it. Yeah, you can still feel the rubber on it.
I think it was loose, and that's why I said tighten it up. But you said you wanted to replace the gasket, so here you are, replacing the gasket.
I thought it was.
Yes, I know.
People before us replaced it.
Yes, I know. And so now you're doing this because you already took it off, so you had to replace it.
No, look at that. It's perfect seal.
I know. So that is the strap. You have to put that back. And we're going to have to put the gasket back on. And we're going to have to make
This
sure it
looks like
sits.
a brand new gasket, too.
I know it does it?
Or could it be leaking?
Hopefully it's not the rear main seal, but we just replaced that.
Yes, we should have. The rear main seal, isn't that like right back here?
Yeah, it is right
This
back
thing?
there. No, it's where the engine crankshaft runs to the transmission.
Oh. Wait, the drive shaft is back there?
Where the crank, that big thing with lugs on it,
Oh.
it runs back, and then the rear main seal is in behind that.
Shouldn't, because all the leaks are like right here.
Yes, it shouldn't be. It should be that. So we're going to replace this, and it should be all good. So you have a lot of cleaning.
Oh.
He's got to clean all that off.
Oh, there's the dipstick.
Yes, there is the dipstick.
Why does this have to be a lot of work?
It just does. That's going to make a smoky mess.
Yeah, it happens.
And if you have a small oil can, you're going to have to put almost that whole thing in there.
It's 5 quarts. Oh my god.
Really,
I
Brandon?
already dumped the quart all over the engine.
Holy crap, Brandon.
It's hard.
I know.
My hands are all shaking.
I know. Look at all that oil. That's going to be a smelly mess. We'll have to clean that off with some Dawn.
Oh, I should have told you to grab the rag while you were up there.
Oh, yeah. You like the grease, though.
Now I'm going to be touching your tools.
That's fine. It makes them last longer.
Okay.
These ones up front here are really short.
Yeah, same as these ones. It's about the same size. You're just being a big baby.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, I had the hard one.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting under the Jeep. Whose Jeep is this?
Oh no, I can't even fit my
Whose
hand
Jeep is this?
there. Yours.
No, it's not.
In your name.
It's still yours.